loser says what?
I know what you're trying to do. I'm not gonna say what.
You're a loser! You loserhead! I hate you!
Yo, it's me. It's really he. The word lifer is here to entertain thee. Feel me? All right, bro. I just got finished watching Wrestlepoolza, and to be honest, this show was kind of boring for me. Okay, I'm not gonna be surprised if there's a couple of other people who think the show is good, but for me, it was pretty boring. It was kind of trash. I just don't enjoy wrestling shows anymore, especially when it's produced by Triple H. It just feels weird to me. I don't know what it is. It feels so off. Like you can feel Vince McMahon's presence not being on the show. You know for a fact that Vince McMahon is not in Gorilla when you watch the show. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Let's just get straight into this review. There are a couple of good things. All right, so here we go. The show starts off with a cool little ESPN video package. It was kind of tough, if I'm being honest, right? And then there was a lot of fucking pyro for some reason. And then the big bald asshole himself, Triple H, is standing in the ring, and he's like, what does he say? He didn't say, "Are you ready?" this time, but I think he said, "Can you feel it? Can you feel my head rubbing on your fucking chest? Can you feel it?" No, nobody wants to feel it. That's fucking weird, Triple H. Don't ask people if you can feel it. Get the fuck out the ring, you jerk bucket. I hate Triple H, right? So then after that, he gets out the ring, and then Pat McAfee just pulls up, which is pretty awesome, because I was watching College Game Day this morning, okay? And Pat McAfee was hosting the show. He's like the most entertaining person on the show by far. He did like this cannonball from like the top into the pool, but it was crazy because then that means he jumped into a plane and then just pulled up to this pay-per-view. So I know this guy had a long ass day, but yeah, Pat McAfee was on the show. That was pretty cool. And then right off the rip, it's Cena versus Lesnar. Okay, Brock Lesnar makes his entrance, and what the fuck, bro? Oh shit, man, my thing logged out again. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so where am I? Oh yeah, Cena versus Lesnar off the rip. All right, Brock Lesnar. This guy's physique. What the fuck is this guy taking right now, bro? The juice is loose, okay? Because this guy's on all type of steroids, bro. How are you 50 years old and you're in the best shape of your life like that, bro? This guy's physique looks fake, okay? I'm not gonna lie though, Brock Lesnar needs to do some leg curls, because what the fuck? He has like this Terminator body with like these thick legs, bro. But it's Brock Lesnar. I was happy to see the beast, you feel me? So then after that, John Cena makes his entrance with his 50 biological kids. And then, you know, he's like, "You can't see me, Jack." And he just runs out there, and then they wrestle. It was a bunch of F5s, a bunch of FUs delivered from both men. It was just a finisher fest. The match was decent, but whatever, bro. It was cool. Lesnar wins the match. He whoops John Cena's ass a little bit more after the match. I think he F5'd the referee. It was cool, bro. So then after that, it was a tag team match with... What the hell? Oh, my bad. Okay, so yeah, it was a tag team match with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. So the two Brawns versus the Usos. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Usos' entrance took way too long for me, bro. It's kind of boring. Like, I don't want to see them just going yeet for like 5 minutes straight. I'm like, come on, man. Just hurry your ass up and get into the ring. I don't want to see a bunch of smarks just waving their hands in the air. Like, get the fuck out of here. They just don't care. That shit's not cool. So, yeah. LA Knight is the special guest referee. His little promo before the match was fucking fire. That shit had me kind of hyped, bro. I just realized that LA Knight is definitely one of the best wrestlers on the show, okay? I understand why people hate him, but for me, I think he's a decent wrestler. I think he's definitely one of the most entertaining guys on the show. His entrance was tough, bro. So, yeah, the match is whatever. I was kind of bored during it. I was barely watching. I was on my phone. And then all I know is I think Braun Breaker won. Just push Braun Breaker already. Just make him the world champion. Like, why is WWE taking so long? They're just doing a boring story between him and Seth Rollins where Breaker's going to turn on Seth Rollins and he's just going to win the belt. He's going to do the thumbs up and thumbs down onto Seth Rollins and then powerbomb through a table. That's clearly going to happen, bro. So, yeah, that match was finished. After that, it was, what the fuck? What's the next match? Oh, yeah, okay, so it was Stephanie Van Kier versus Io Sky, all right? Stephanie Van Kier, oh my, yo. This bitch is so smoking, bro. Like, oh my gosh. I'm so happy she won, bro. Because when I was watching the match, I'm like, okay, Triple H loves Io Sky. He's going to put the belt on his little darling. But then, you know what? Stephanie Van Kier won. I got to give it to WWE. They made the right decision, okay? I like Stephanie Van Kier a lot, so yeah. She was looking sexy as hell, bro. Her ass was just popping out of her attire. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so that was cool. The fourth match was, okay, the mixed tag team match. It was AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Oh gosh. With the Intercontinental Women's Championship. Like, this looks like such a joke. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss? Why do the women have an Intercontinental belt and a United States belt now? What the fuck is going on this show? But shit is tree-ish, okay? But yeah, before the match started, just based off their entrances, you can clearly see who wears the pants in both of these relationships, okay? What I mean by that is Seth Rollins' music is playing, and then it switches from Rollins' music to Becky Lynch's music, and then they just do the rest of the entrance with Becky Lynch's music. And Seth Rollins is sitting there dancing, looking all like, oh my gosh. He's looking, when I say gay, I mean happy, okay? So that's what I mean. Seth Rollins is looking happy during Becky Lynch's song, wearing the most ridiculous outfit I've ever seen. Like, take that shit off. That looks horrible. Don't wear that in front of people. You're embarrassing yourself on ESPN, Joker. So yeah, same thing with CM Punk. He did his entrance, and then the rest of the entrance was just AJ Lee's song, and then her just skipping out there, bro. Like, these guys don't wear the pants in their relationship. Like, come on, man. They clearly take it up the that's it, you know me. But so yeah, so the match was whatever. I was barely watching this match too. But I gotta be honest, man. AJ Lee looks way better now than she did 10 years ago. Like, she looks much more attractive now than she did 10 years ago. Like, 10 years ago, she looked like she was like 15 years old, bro. It was weird. It was very strange. Now she looks like she's like 25 or something, or like 30. She looks way more like attractive now, okay? If I'm being honest, but listen, when I say that, I'm not saying that she's this big time star. If it were up to me, AJ Lee would be fired with the rest of these women wrestlers. I would fire like 90% of the roster, but I'm just trying to say she looks much more attractive now, okay? So, yeah, the match was whatever. AJ Lee did her little Spider-Man finisher, that stretch thing, and then Becky Lynch tapped out, and that was the end of the match. So, yeah, that was all she wrote. What else happened? Okay, so after this, it was the main event, right? It's Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. This main event pissed me off so badly, dude. Because when I didn't know what the card was going into the show. So when I saw it was McIntyre versus Cody, I automatically assumed that Drew McIntyre would win. You know why I assumed that? Because they put McIntyre and Cody on last over Cena and Lesnar. So my understanding was, okay, the only reason they would put them on last is so they can have McIntyre win and end the pay-per-view off, the right way. I don't know if McIntyre's character sucks or what's going on, but they should have had McIntyre win. I just don't give a fuck. Just have McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes, okay? That's what should have happened. That's actually interesting. Come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with this company, bro? Once again, they make McIntyre look like a gigantic pussy, okay? He, hurt his leg during the match, and then he, tripped and was, grabbing his leg, and then Cody just picked him up and hit the crossroads, and that was all she wrote. I wanted to break the TV so badly. I'm like, this is why I don't fucking watch wrestling. I hate Cody Rhodes. Get this guy out of here. Why the fuck are they pushing him so much? I couldn't believe it, man. I can't believe, I'm in shock. Okay, I know watching this, it should have been clear that Cody Rhodes was going to win, but I'm like, no, it doesn't make sense for Cody Rhodes to win. If that was the case, just make them have the first match of the night, right? And have Lesnar and Cena go on last. Shit is ridiculous, man. Bro, Cody Rhodes is garbage, bro. It would be much more interesting to see Drew McIntyre just have a shock win, become champion for a little bit, and put Cody Rhodes back on the chase for the rest of the fall. You see what I'm saying? That makes way more sense. And then if you want Cody to be champion so badly going into 2026, you could just have him win the belt right back. Come on, man. You need to flip the championships a little bit more. It's kind of clear that they're going to have Cody Rhodes hold the belt for another year. This shit is so boring. You know another thing that pissed me off? After Cody Rhodes won, I had to hear Michael Cole go, "Oh man, and this is Cody Rhodes' first title defense." I'm like, are you fucking joking me? This is his first defense, and he's been champion for 48 days. What the fuck is wrong with this company, bro? Wrestling wasn't like this back in the day. If you were champion for 48 days, you at least had like 4 title reigns already on TV, not on live events or on house shows. On TV, you've already defended the belt at least 3 to 4 times. This is Cody Rhodes' first title defense. So what are you telling me? You're telling me that he's gonna hold the belt for another 48 days before he defends the belt? What the fuck is wrong with this? Who's booking this? Who's booking wrestling? It's so ass, man. Man, that main event really pissed me off. I hate Cody Rhodes. He's like sitting there looking all smug in his little express bus. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You're not a star. Oh my gosh, I hate wrestling with a passion, bro. You know what else I hate? I hate Michael Cole and Wade Barrett on commentary. This is the worst commentary team I've ever heard in my entire life. It's so bad. Wade Barrett is the worst commentator of all time. I'm sorry. This guy is terrible. His voice annoys me so badly. Like, the things he says are stupid. Michael Cole is even worse than he used to be. Like, when Vince McMahon was in his ear, he was much better, dude. This shit was... I hate wrestling, man. My gosh, bro. I'm back for good. I'm gonna be reviewing SmackDown every single week, okay? I can do that since it's only 2 hours. And I'm probably gonna release it every Saturday morning. So, yeah, if you're eating breakfast or whatever, you have... a video to entertain you, for you and me. So yeah, this Wrestlepalooza was effing lame, bro. This shit was so lame, okay? I hate wrestling. I hate wrestling pay-per-views. I hate wrestling booked under Triple H. This shit is garbage, bro. Please, I beg you to bring back Vince McMahon, all right? This is what I would love to see. I would love to see Vince McMahon make his return, and maybe Vince McMahon could book SmackDown, do a proper brand split, and have Vince McMahon book one of the shows, and have Triple H book the other show. I would love to see that. I'll just watch Vince McMahon's show and just ignore Triple H's garbage, smarky ass show. Triple H is a terrible booker, and in my opinion, he's a terrible leader. Okay, I'm gonna have to do another video about his leadership. It's horrible. It's so bad, dude. I hate this new wrestling. It's so trash. I'm trying to give it another chance. I tried my best to watch this show, and it was hard to do it, man. It was hard to get through it. All right, I was flipping through watching college football, but I was mainly paying attention to the wrestling show, and it was just trash. It was not good. Okay, so yeah, that's all the word life I had to say. Wrestlepalooza. If I had to give it a 1 out of 10, I'll give it like a 2.5 probably. That makes sense. A 2.5 because Stephanie won the belt. That's it. That was the only cool thing. And Brock Lesnar versus Cena was alright, I guess. Everything else was fucking ass, bro. AJ Lee looks a little bit better than she used to. I can't lie. I was looking at her. I'm like, damn, she looks much better. But that was the only thing that was cool, was Brock Lesnar versus Cena, Stephanie McMahon, and AJ Lee. That's it. Everything else was ass, okay? AJ Lee needs to put on some different clothes, by the way. What the fuck, bro? She actually looks good now, but she's wearing like this like 15-year-old outfit. It looks so weird and skipping around. She should have a new character where she's like this new sexy like biker. That would be kind of cool, you feel me? Peace out, everybody.